Hello, my name is Barbara Miller and I'm the author of books of Australian Indigenous history and also Holocaust history and biography. Currently I'm writing about Eva Engel, a prominent member of the Sydney Jewish community, also a child survivor of the Holocaust. And so I'm going to give you a tiny excerpt of that book to give you an idea of how it is coming together. So when the Germans invaded Austria, this is what I've written about that. Yet surprisingly, the faces of the people as they lined the streets en masse to welcome Hitler and his cavalcade were joyful, smiling, cheering. Gushing young women ran up and gave flowers to the soldiers, or threw them as the army marched by. As well as cheering with excitement, most of the crowd waved Nazi flags. The event was well orchestrated as large banners with swastikas flew from a myriad of windows and balconies. People also leaned out of their balconies and waved or cheered. On the street below, little children were waving Nazi flags and doing a Nazi salute. Some were held up high by parents so as not to miss this historic occasion. At the head of the cavalcade was none other than Hitler himself, returning to the land of his birth, drinking in all the adulation and love as he later described it. A large number of Mercedes-Benz were at the head of the convoy, and Adolf Hitler, who had become Chancellor of Germany in 1933, was standing in the lead car giving the Nazi salute as he passed by. Large numbers of German soldiers followed, marching in formation in their uniform with their helmets and rifles. The Germans had brought a military band with them, who marched through the streets to rev up the occasion. Hitler, a short, slim figure, dressed in a long grey coat with a swastika armband, got out of the car. He went into a building and appeared in the balcony, looking out at the adoring sea of faces. A hat covered his brown hair, and his typical toothbrush moustache gave him that distinctive look. He saluted and waved to the crowd. Well satisfied at his reception, Austria was no more. It was now part of Nazi Germany. And we'll find out why Hitler had such an adoring reception when he marched into Austria as you read my book further. Thank you.